the music.
Isn't that fantastic?
That's how you feel when you eat Luke's Lobster.
Yes. Well, you know, and this is like one of those things, like in my family, when you're eating really good food, you start to kind of do this, and then you start humming. Okay, this is what Megan and I were doing last night. We were,
It was cold, but we were staying warm.
We were cold. We were having a fantastic time. And this is the thing that you know you can find great seafood here in the desert, and this is a great example. Luke's Lobster is bringing mouth-watering flavors from the East Coast to us on the West Coast on the Las Vegas Strip.
And that is right. And Luke Holden, the president and co-founder of Luke's Lobster, is here with more. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
You as well.
Yeah.
Twice in like 12 hours.
I know. I missed you last night. I was looking for you to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you look really young to be a CEO. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, it's an idea that I was born and raised around. I'm from a small town on the coast of Maine. My father was a fisherman, and I was a fisherman. So I was in New York City doing investment banking work, and there was no authentic, super high quality, affordable Maine lobster rolls in New York City. So I teamed up with Dad, and we solved the problem.
That's fantastic, yeah.
And then what made you decide to want to come here to Las Vegas? I understand there's a convention out here, so all of this is happening at a really convenient time, right?
Yeah, so I mean, our team was out here, and half our team was out here for the Restaurant Finance Conference at the Wynn. But we had the opening to celebrate, which happens today. Happened today at 11. But why Vegas? I mean, why not Vegas to start? I mean, there's an exceptional traffic of our demographic, wonderful density. And we were able to partner on a really special real estate project with General Growth Properties. So they came to us and they said, would you like to be on the Strip with a view looking at the Wynn?
It's perfect.
Right, yeah.
Because it's strip side at Fashion Show Mall, which is just across the way.
Yeah.
There's little entrances all different ways near Neiman Marcus. So if you're out there and you want to know, you can go on your lunch break. And it's more of an outdoorsy vibe. People think, oh, you're going to go sit down and have a lobster dinner. No. What do you call that? Is that an East Coast thing?
Yeah, so we want you to feel like you're being transported to a shack on the coast of Maine. So it's fast casual type service and fare, but of the highest quality. So you come up to the window, you get an option of choosing a Maine lobster roll, a crab roll. So this is the lobster roll. This is the crab roll. We've got a shrimp roll. We only source our seafood from sustainable resources.
Now explain how that works. We had Susan Finnegar on from Border Grill, and she's really into this too. And this is what we're seeing with a lot of the chefs and restaurants that we're having on. There's a real move to go to sustainable sources.
It's been important for us since day one. We started this business six plus years ago, and we've just it's in our DNA. We prove that we source only from sustainable resources by proving it out with traceability. So on any given day, our guests can look at the menu board and see exactly where their lobster, crab, or shrimp is coming from.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So now, are you going to make something for us today? Are you going to demonstrate?
We're all looking at it here. Let's go. Wait.
And while you're getting started, I want to just give you a shout out for last night, because I was sort of skeptical. I thought, okay, real lobster, how much are you really going to get? Is it going to be like a lot of lettuce and stuff and stuffing?
No,
but no, you've got big old hunks of lobster and big old pieces of shrimp there. And your bread, and I'm not a bread person, I was going to give the bread to my puppies. You guys know I spoil my dogs. I started eating the food on the way home, and by the
you
time...
said you were going to wait.
Eating and
I said I was going to wait. It was really bad.
Eating and
But then by
driving.
the time I got to the bread, just so you know, Apollo and Akira didn't see a bit of it. It was
What kind of bread
good.
is that?
Yeah.
So we call this a New England top split bun. The beauty of it is they're freshly baked, but you see the sides are shaved, so it allows us to get a nice buttery coat on both sides of the bun.
It's fantastic.
Once it's butter, we toast it up. I went ahead and just toasted some before.
Let's see, yeah.
So you have some that are all toasted. You get that nice buttery brown toast. We put a little slick of mayonnaise on the inside.
Yeah, a little
so
slick.
that's the key. Like, I am not a mayonnaise guy, and I much of a purist. I mean, this is a wonderfully fresh, sustainably caught product. And the last thing we want to do is being adulterating it with all of
Mask
these.
it with something else.
Yeah.
And you don't have to sit there and crack open.
Right.
Like
make
the
it
crab
very
legs.
easy for you.
Lobster and crab legs. It's irritating sometimes. So that's nice.
So we put a 1/4 pound of fresh meat in every one of our rolls.
This is the real deal, folks. This is not stuffed with something else to make it look good. I mean, you're definitely getting a great deal of crab and lobster at a great price, too.
Yes. So we're offering our lobster rolls for $18. It's the same price you're going to pay if you're on a small shack on the coast of Maine. We are authentic to that experience, and no one knows better than Luke's because of our heritage. My father was the one in the state of Maine that had the very first lobster processing license.
Wow.
So he's been in this industry, grandfather of the industry, for the last 40 years. So everything my brother and I and my entire team knows has been an extension of that work that my father's done. So we got a 1/4 pound of Maine meat. I put a little bit of our secret seasoning on there, principally celery salt, a little bit of lemon on top, and then a little bit of salted butter.
Ooh, and then we're going to eat this during the break. Thank you so much, Luke, for stopping by. Head to Luke's Lobster for some fresh seafood and a taste of Maine at its finest. Their newest location is Stripside over at Fashion Show, and they open daily at 11 a.m. Go nowhere. We'll be right back.